I should be live already. This is the first time we're trying the new software. So let's see how it will go. If anyone can see me and hear me, can please write it in the, let's see here. Live studio, stay in studio, stay in studio. Yes. All right, all right. Bam. Can you see me? I know that today is the first time that we try the new software going live. We will see now if this is working or not. I will now ask to one of my friends if they see me. Bomba. Here apparently they don't see me. So we don't like this. All right, I see that here we have some problem. That's not very good. Okay, if anyone can you okay, perfecto. Very good. Perfect. Finally I have the confirmation. Thank you so much. Okay, welcome to you all, and I am super happy. I know that we had these moments, of course, when we start new things and I have a new software, and this is the first event of a long series, I hope, to connect with you all, my community, my friends, my supporters. There is a lot of coaches right there of many kind. We have, boxing coaches. So I see that still people see that they don't see me here. I am live, guys. Do you see me? So probably there is some issue that somewhere have. I'm not aware of it. I truly hope that everyone is seeing me. So I see here Sepia 76. You should have been home already to help me. Now I'm not sure if everyone is seeing me. Because Peter Okieng, Peter, hi Peter, I know who you are. I remember you. So let me see. I am already live. And let's see. So, coaches and friends and community, I was saying there is many coaches of many kind that of course are following me and supporting me, and it's very nice for us to have a moment where we can truly discuss like free, unleashed, with no walls, with no blocks, nothing. We speak about whatever we want, and I'm here waiting for your questions tonight. Of course, I have a very important topic that I would like to discuss with you all, but listen to me carefully. But I have the will of also building these events that we will do together, exactly together. You can ask me questions and I can try to turn the event on a direction based on what you are asking. Now, I still not sure if everyone is seeing me. Coaches, so let me ask again. I received, someone says yes. Let's see. Seppia says ti vedo e ti sento. He wrote in Italian, but this is an international one. So we should hear. But anyway, I can speak to everybody in different languages. Not so many, of course. I will do my best to. So, if anyone can help me now, as I was saying, we are using tonight a very new software connected to my YouTube, and I want to hear from you all. All right. Some audience is stuck at the lobby, I think, but there is no lobby, as you know. This I don't understand why. So I have again here Savage. Oh, hello, Savage. Welcome. So you can see me. Flaviano can see me. So probably let's see now if all the other friends will see us too. But so I have already 2 confirmations, so we can let me see. I'm receiving also some pictures live from some of you. Okay. And how you see me then? I don't understand. Okay, this is getting very, very interesting, and that's the beauty of the live. Always something happen. So let me see. Now, Savage, do you see me? Yes. So you said you see me. Seppia also there said that he is seeing me, but I'm not sure if you guys see me from where you see me. That's now it's the question. It's the only question. I can't see, so. Oh, mama, all right. The live icon. Thank you, Savage, for the. I think, but if I think this is not where should happen, I think the software is a bit giving us some issue, not issues, some difficulties, but that's also interesting according to what I have in my mind tonight to discuss. Tribulations. Always tribulations are coming from any kind of side, but I hope you all are now listening to me. But is the way we react to it that makes the difference. You know, everything can happen, and we don't have to be scared. We see also many nice scriptures tonight that can really prove some and encourage us to go the next mile, extra mile. But these tribulations always can try to stop us, and we decide we leave it, we leave them to stop us or not. So that's the here we go, Peter. You see, okay. So thank you so much, Savage, because Savage gave us the key to enter into this event. Peter, very nice to see you. I'm very happy to see you. Yes. Do you? Sosaya, if you see me and if you hear me, yes, this is the live. Just the key was clicking on the live icon to participate. Yes, so we all are discovering things tonight. And as I was saying, so we are going already straight away through tribulation. And did you? Yes. Sosaya, you did it, yes? Okay, you are already in, so good. So you can see me. Now, tribulations, and we are already going through some difficulties. As I said before, tonight is a very new software, and so we are testing it. But then, of course, you know me, I always get sharper and sharper and sharper. I will sharpen all these new tools, and of course to be super ready and never make any kind of delay or whatever problem. But I'm always ready to fight live, because things can happen, as I said already before. But we don't just quit just because we have some problems. That's why I didn't stop talking to you no matter what. Even I saw that someone was having problems. So let's say that we need to click this icon, and then if you want to tell to anybody else to help, bam. So wow, let's go click on that icon and enter and join us here, bam. And as you can see here, you see, it's time. Yes, it's time also tonight to stay together to enjoy some time. So while we are waiting some of our friends to join us, and maybe, yeah, okay, I see that now slowly we are entering. I see that. Very good. That's great. That's super good. That's super good. Now, as I was saying before, I want to start this series of live events where mostly I want to be free with you all and discuss anything you need. I have a topic already, of course, in my mind that which I want to lead for this event tonight. But you all know me. Most of you know me. Some, of course, don't, and you will get to know me very quickly. So for those that don't know me, guys, ask me, or also those that know me very well, if you have some questions, tonight is the night. Tonight is the moment where you can ask extra questions about anything, about the faith, about whatever you are doing in your personal life, or coaching of any kinds. I have coaches that are business coaches, that are life coaches, then boxing coaches, or coaches from different other sports. So that's super good, and we are mixed race. So now tonight what I have in mind is to discuss something in regards of evolution. Listen to this: evolution to avoid selection. Okay, I have some also thoughts and some scriptures, and okay, some just a second, let's help tonight, everybody. You need click on the link, and then the live icon. All right, let's see. So evolution, guys. Who wants to tell me something now? Let's start in a discussion method. For those coaches that follow my courses, discussion is one of the best teaching methods. Okay, because with discussion method we get to know each other. With questions that I will receive, I will make sure I will understand what kind of character, what kind of psychological traits you have, and so will help me in leading to a direction or to another. Now, okay, I see that another one of us enters. So if you want to drop a message, I would be very happy to see you here. Come on. Is there? Bam. Somehow I think something, but we need to really improve this connection with the software and YouTube. But somehow we are here. Where I'm not super sure that everyone is understanding it, but anyway, we're here. So, all right, now, Savash, I see that you're here, and I know that you have some questions before I jump into the development of the topic that I have in mind for tonight, which is evolution to avoid selection. So, come on, tell me what we have now. If we have some questions, or I will go forward. Savash, you hear me? Savash, come on! I see you wrote here. You're inside 100%. I'm waiting for your question now. This would be amazing. In the meantime, I will continue. So, evolution to avoid selection. Now, we've been going through very hard times for the generation we are in at the moment. We heard when we were younger about very tough moments, and we heard about wars. We heard about very tough times, but we never had any kind of idea or touch about what was happening, right? And that's the point. Now we went through something that we could literally touch with our own hands, and this was the pandemic. It was very terrific, terrible time, and many of us lost many things. And that is one of the, I think, biggest example we had on our own experience of evolution and selection. So, but if you think these are the very moments where the world move forward and it changes very fast, and in that moment we need to understand what's going on and trying to evolve ourselves, not to be left in a side and so selected and then put away. Now, of course, this is a metaphor of what happened through the pandemic in many ways. This is what I felt during the pandemic times, that we were literally going through a moment of evolution, an evolution needed, and to avoid a selection, that this selection would have been bam, you are there, we left you back. And during the time of existence of our earth and all the population, many moments of this. And if we open the Bible and we read it, especially at the beginning in the Old Testament, we will see many moments of evolution and selection. Just to mention one, when the Noah had to build for, I don't remember if it was 100 years, something like this. Now I really don't remember now. And the ark, to then be the only survivor with his family, and then all the animals that the Lord told him to save in order and then to reset. Okay? And that was, again, a moment of evolution. And the evolution is required when the population is going into a wrong way. Then something very hard happen to shake and make a selection. It's really tough to accept that this is happening, but it is happening. Think about all the things that now in 2025, thinking backwards in 2019 before the real boom start an explosion of the pandemic, how many things are now completely different, how many things now are going in a way that is completely opposite than was before. Look how now the relationships, how they are, everything is happening mostly online, mostly the food deliveries, the shopping. So everything, it really changed, evolved. We need to accept the fact that there is an evolution in progress since this started that is huge, and we need to understand how to comply with it, to not to be selected and then left in a side and then left to die. All right, it's brutal. It is brutal. All the time that I think about it, I really realize, wow, this is very difficult to accept. Very difficult. Very, 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 very difficult. But anyway, now before I continue, yes, I see. So, Savage, come on. Let's go with your question. I know also that I had, let me see, Flaviano, Seppia. Here, Seppia had some questions. Come on, I give you 1 minute to write something so we can continue on this lead. Let's go. Don't be shy. Remember, what I want to build is a discussion, between us. So to make also every event we do like personal, because the people that are joining here are the people that are participating, and we can build together something that can be constructive with the foundations of what you really need and what you would like to hear. All right? Come on. Don't be shy. Ask question. So Saya, come on. Peter. Come on. So it's true that saying that they say during the night lion, and then in the morning sheep. Because I heard today in I have a lot of questions, and then boom, and then no. Oh, mamma mia. All right, so come on. I give you some more seconds to ask some question in the chat. Come on, type in the chat. Bam. Pin message. Yes, we pin this message on the live icon. Very good. Super. All right. Come on. No one has the courage to ask anything. You don't have done anything to ask. Okay, so we take this lead. Now I have prepared some scripture tonight that I consider very, very good, and according to the theme of the night, of the topic, which is, again, I repeat, evolution to avoid selection. So let me see. I would like to read, first of all, for you. Let me see if I can. So, John 15, 1 and 2. One moment. We have some other guys. That are having some issues to enter, but let help anyone. Okay, let's see. Okay, I see. Slowly we're making it. It's the first, guys. It's not a problem. I know I was expecting some issue tonight. As I said, also we're trying a new software. But anyway, so let's continue in the meantime. As I said, John 15, 1 and 2. And always with my Bible at hands. Now, John 15, 1 and 2. Listen to this. We are talking about here about evolution to avoid selection. Now, here is Jesus talking. I am the true vine, and my Father is the wine dresser. Here is the big part. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. Here we go. This is the first scripture of tonight in regarding on this. You see, I am the true vine. Here we are talking about if any branch that does not bears fruit is taken away. Is taken away. So that's the point. So if we are not understanding what we really need to evolve, this is what will happen. If we will be a branch that is not bearing any fruit, we will be once again, and every branch that bears fruit he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. But every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. That's a reality. That's a reality. Imagine also what I went through. One moment. No action on the live. One moment. Let's see. I see no one is understanding this, but I think that is because there is an issue, because we should be all in one point. We will fix it. Let's see if they are entering. Also them. Okay. So, continuing on John 15, 1 and 2. This is the way. This is the way. So, once we understand that if we don't bear good fruits, if we don't bear any fruits, bam, we will be taken away. And this is very clear. Now, another thing that I would like to explain tonight, also based on what is happening right now, as I said at the beginning, sometimes, yes, Coach Sebiala Hamza from Uganda, hello, yeah, that's it. You see, that's the issue. I think, Coach Sebiala, we are trying to, I think tonight, I have a new software. I said it many times. Oh, Moses, bam, that's it. Bullseye, that's it. Very good. So guys, as you just entered now, I was, of course, these live sessions that I hope to keep it every Tuesdays. I would like to tell you that are, let's say, open talk between us. I start, of course, I will always have a topic in mind, but I also want to build this kind of session with you, together with you, asking you, hearing your questions, reading your question, and listening, of course, to what you want me to work through. Okay, let's see. We are Peter here. In our times, we went to the boxing gym without complaints, but nowadays the boxers come and next day complain of pains, and the parents come to complain to us. What do we do, coach? All right, okay, that's it. First of all, round of applause for, wait a second, to Peter. Let me see. Okay. This is for Peter. All right. Thank you, Peter. Yes, this is a very good question. Yeah, it's true. This also, now Peter is one of the boxing coach, of course. He is asking about something related to box, but anyway, related to coaching. And this can be for any kind of coaching area, because when we teach to anyone, it's the same. It doesn't matter what kind of sports or what kind of work. Coaching is coaching. Coaching is about the development of individuals, right? So, yes, it's true. And also that in the past, when we were young still, the differences were completely on another level, because complaining was not something like part of the picture. Absolutely, because this was also how we were built. My Arturino, he's he decided to make some noise, but in those times complaint was not absolutely accepted in any ways. So we grow up with a different mindset. Nowadays, unfortunately, this mindset is not anyway present in the normal and social, let's say, development of the individuals. Complaining is normal. Crying about anything is normal. And meaning that crying for crying, I want to be specific, is when we really complain in a very continuous way, because it can be sometimes that there is something that we don't like, but the complaint, as I understand Coach Peter, is something very low, that shows also a lack of character and a lack also of purpose. What I think that Coach Peter, we should try to understand is that there is people that are lacking purpose. Maybe they come to the gym not for the very important, let's say, reason that you expect, but just for coming, and they are not very into it. Because when someone is really into it, trust me, there you have the other problem, and that's the problem we want to have with someone, even if has a problem. And our advice in that very specific situation is, let's say, today, now you rest, you would do that, but then no, they want to be there, because they are so determined, they don't want to lose times, no matter what, they will be there. So they are showing you character. This is what is lacking nowadays, because of course we are living in times where everything is too easy. No one really understands what means conquering something. The era, our generation, is absolutely difficult, because all these online lives, the online is good for those that have those principles and those foundations of life, that through the live possibilities they can easily expand their work. That's different. I want to give you an example. My father was a great musician, but I remember when they were playing music in the studio with no computer yet, and the session of the violins was including over 40 violins, and if one of them, listen to this, one of them was making a mistake, they had to stop and retake everything. Today, with one violin, they will make it sound as 100 violins, which, if you are a very skilled musician, this is an empowerment of your skills. But if you are not at all, this is a big lie, because you might be capable to do something like this, like sound, making sound, something which you have not even idea, but with the technology that is today, you might be capable. Now, if we are in the part of those that are empowered from this, then this is a good thing. But unfortunately, we know that all the new generations that are coming up now, and they are growing with these possibilities, with these tools that, nowadays, 2 years ago, 2 years old kid, take a phone in the bam, 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 and automatically knows how to do it. And this is very scary. This tell us already where we are in this situation. So you understand that also the parents come to complain to us. So this Coach Peter also, about in regards of the parents, I will tell you that I think you saw some of my lessons were of the psychological management. In that case, of let's say of the student, let's call it like this to be open to all our members tonight. So the psychological management of the student, in this case, I always suggest to make agreements with the parents. This is very difficult. First of all, I know exactly, and that's why I try to develop this strategy, because if the parents are, let's say, let's give it a boxing wording. If the parents are in the corner with us, are our seconds, so the parents, they work for us, because you are taking care of their kid, okay, in any kind of areas of sport or educational or whatever. You are taking care of their kids, so they need to trust you, because as I always say, if anything goes wrong, so everyone will point the finger at you. We need to make sure that we are always on the lead, not just they understand, they recognize the fact that we have the leader of the situation only if something goes wrong. We cannot accept that, but unfortunately it keeps happening. I know that. So what we should do, we should be very smart and try to have the parents on board. How we do that? First of all, you need to have good conversations. You need to make sure, and you should use the discussion method, let them also ask you questions. So with the questions that they will ask you, you will understand what kind of character and personal psychological traits they have. So on that wave, you can try to understand, okay, how can I connect with these parents in order to make sure that I have all control in those moments of my student, with the reports from the parents that are in, as we said, the boxing wording, in the corner with me. Because sometimes we are developing, because it can be a nutritional coach, can be a psychological coach, mental coach, boxing coach, strength and conditioning coach, business coach, it doesn't matter. So regardless, the area we are coaching is the same. We need to have access to our students' informations in regards to something we are work on, to be sure that all the path is going smooth as we developed. Because there is nothing worse than working so hard, building something very important, and then nobody is following when they are not under our eyes, okay, our sight. And that's why we need the help and the connection with the parents, so that in that case we always have one of our staff of our team always working and checking. Let's say we are teaching history, all right, and there is an exam of history. This is another example. See, it's exactly the same. So we give to our student to study from this paragraph to that from this chapter to that chapter. Bam. All right. Then we will ask, did you study? Yes, coach. I did everything. I did everything you said. Then we ask some questions and he doesn't know how to answer. Then we will ask to the parents, what did he do at home? And bam, we will have the answer. If the parents are on board with us, they will tell us, look, he's not doing anything. What we do, so at least you know, and you will not waste time thinking that the process is followed when it's not at all. All right? So, my advice, of course, is to find a way to connect with the parents in regards of the complaints about the pain and whatever. There we need to find a way to build characters. Okay, we need to build the character. That's the only way. That's the only way. And because when we do that, we are ready, and we help them to go through this kind of limits. Okay, and if you think so, Coach Peter, what do you think? Tell me. I try to give you some of the ideas, and then I want to Coach Peter, you still here? Let me see if Coach Peter is still with us. Bum, 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 bum. We will, what I want to now. Okay, Flaviano. In the meantime, while I wait, Coach Peter. Flaviano, Seppia 76. Opla. Seppia 76. Come on. Are you there? Are you listening? Are you following? What you doing? It's time to talk. I spoke for 42 minutes no stop. Come on now, coaches. I would like also to have Coach Peter was very brave, and finally he asked a question. It was very important question. I'd like also is always a very good topic. Now, Peter, Coach Peter, I would like to know if you heard all the explanation I gave you, and if you find it like useful, or you want also something more, and I can move a bit forward, because I would like also, I have something even to another scripture also that I would like to read and discuss. So let me go on this. Today I was speaking with one of my friends, and while we were discussing, of course, some tribulations, challenges of life that everyone of us is going through, something like that. Show on stream. Let's see. What is good advice, sir? But after how long do we? Let's finish. I didn't see the. Okay, Coach Peter, I think you didn't finish to write the message. I just see good advice, sir. But after how long do we? Write something more so I can. Good advice, sir. All right. Let's see. Our friend Coach Peter is writing something. And then I will tell you what I was discussing today with one of my friends. So then came out something very nice, and I said, wow, tonight we need to take this up, because it's very, very, very good. Let me also cool Zuar, I think you are in. Very good. Pam, 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 pam. Let me write another message here to encourage. 44. All right, come on, Peter. I still didn't see. I can't see the whole message. Anyway, I will move forward. Then when I will follow your message there, and then we continue. Now, so while I was talking today this morning and with one of my friends, and we were discussing some difficulties and challenges there and there. And while I was speaking, I said, "Wow, you know what? You know what? We have tribulations, okay? If you are a believer, you know that God tests us constantly, all right? And when we are going through some challenges, these challenges, as in any kind of training, are meant to preparing us. Many ways. We don't know now. It could be we are asking to be stronger. Yeah, all right. So to be stronger, the challenge that the Lord will give us would be something that will be challenging on the being strong, like it could be psychologically, it could be in the relationship. And so we will have something that really will test us. But you know what? What these tests are always testing. I think that this is exactly the point that we are missing all the time. What is testing all the time is our faith. That's it. Because if I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, Philippians 4:13, if I can do all things, and I know because it is written that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, then what I need more? The faith. But it doesn't just, it's not enough saying, I have faith, because then you need to go and fight on it. Understand how it works. Because when it starts being tough, that's where everyone says, okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye. You will see the next episode that is going out Saturday. This will absolutely discuss this. I will not miss it. And also, if you missed the last 2-3 episodes on the channel, go and watch it all, because these are all gems. I can assure you I'm doing a lot of work to give you really a lot of support and motivation. And so, and thinking of this, we are challenged. Now, imagine one thing. We are stuck on some things in our life, and we start complaining that we keep being in these areas stuck. Well, we are not moving, nothing is going on. You see, I always there, ba 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 ba, yeah. So what am I doing right now? You see, ba ba ba. I am talking only about the problem. Okay? This is the trap of the devil. I am trapped in this moment. I am trapped because I cannot see anything else. So, how it works? The devil is tricking me. The devil doesn't want me to move forward. So God is giving me a challenge to make me stronger, to make me better, because I need this to go further, right? So I am receiving this blessing, because any challenge, any tribulation is a blessing. When we are teaching to our students, let's say in any kind of areas, they need to go through the fire, because otherwise there is no learning. We know this when we are teaching, but when we are the students in life every day, we forget this. So we are not focusing on the right thing. So let's think this. Let's do a mathematical calculation. Let's think that we are meant to be in a challenge a certain amount of time to learn what the Lord wants us to learn, to then be capable to move into the next level, right? Let's say we have to say there 10, okay? 10, whatever. But instead of focusing on the right point, which I will tell straight away in a second, we focus on the problems that we cannot solve, okay? So the problem, come our idol. So idolatry is a big mistake, because basically we are replacing Jesus and God with the problem, because we are just talking about the problem instead what we should do, because as I said before, we are tested on the faith. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. But if I say it and then I don't believe it, it means nothing. So if I focus on Jesus and I keep praying and I build my relationship with Jesus, then all these so-called problems, I would not even hear it, feel it, because they will turn into like dust, nothing, because Jesus, if Jesus is your center, nothing can stop you. So the challenge always is on your faith. So if we are faithful, nothing can stop us. 100%. Think about this. And if you focus on Jesus, the time, how much time would you save of your life for staying in the tribulation step that you need to pass before the Lord allows you to move into the next? Because the Lord will not allow you to go into the next step if you are not ready for it. That's the love that the Lord has for us. And we don't understand. We always want everything easy. No, but it doesn't work like that. Nothing. We know for all the coaches if we are teaching or if you are learning, you know that you need to go through the work. The path has to be done in a certain way. Everything for free, it doesn't work. It doesn't exist. Nothing real happened this way. And this is very important to realize it. So how much time would we save of our life? And how fast would we speed up into the next level instead of staying there and wasting our life complaining and complaining and complaining. It's just mathematics. If you think, bam, you will understand, Just focus on your faith, focus on Jesus. And if you think because we fall, these are the tricks of the devil, because the devil let us think that we're saying and doing the right stuff, but it's not. Because when we replace, this is exactly, think about this. If you are focusing just on a problem, I don't have money, I don't have this, it's always going wrong. Okay, what is your faith here? You are just idolatrying all these things. You are not even mentioning the faith, because there is no faith in this discussion. But if you stay strong, if you say, no matter what, my Lord, my Jesus, I am with you. I know that you are teaching me this, you are giving me this to be better, and I know I will be better because I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Bam! And that's when you have faith in what you are saying, and then will work. So, woo! Yes. All right, let me see here. I see that I have some questions. Peter, we have, okay. Peter, let me in our time. Okay. All right. Now, why do African boxers fail to outcompete the Asian and European in international tournaments? Okay, this is another boxing question. I don't know, first of all, you never know. There is a lot of difference in let's say lack, let's say, of possibilities in the development of the training. You all know, guys, because I'm teaching and developing the coaching system through all the African countries since 2022. So I know very well how the situation is. But I also see that sometimes there is, when we have a champion, we have a champion. There is nothing, there is no luck that can contain a champion who's destined to be the number one. So that's not. But I know that there is a lot of issues for funding and so building proper systems for the development of the athletes, and it is very difficult. I mean, we all know why this is. I mean, in the European, okay, Asia, in the international tournament, yes, that's it. Because there is many, it's just a different in the possibilities of training, equipment, traveling, competing as much as possible. And if you move it in any kind of coaching areas, it's exactly the same. We always need, of course, we need to create, but everyone has his own challenges. And we should, I want to take this, these questions to also advise you guys to never fall into the complaint of the thing that we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have this, but what can I do? And with the faith, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I know that can sound hard, but you make it up, but it's simple. It's not easy. Having faith is a very, very hard path, but the reward is incredible. Absolutely. And then let me see, Peter, another question. How much time would you say you'll take to cut off a bad branch from a good one? That's yeah. But if we go according to the Bible, because these of course are Jesus' words, not mine. I'm a minister, I'm a servant, right? I just read it for you and I share with you my thoughts of what I'm learning through my faith. Once again, I am the true vine, and my Father is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away, and every branch that bears fruit, he prunes, that it may bear more fruit. So, listen to this. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. Now, if we act in faith, these branches will disappear. If you think many times in life things are taking off from us. Let me grab the pen. And sometimes we keep complaining, we want back, but no, because sometimes these are when some people are cut off of our life. We were friends, now we are not, we don't see them, we were like with some partner or whatever, or business partner or work partner, whatever, and then bam, there is a break, a rupture. And those are those moments when the branches are cut off. And we should understand that not all the people, so not all the branches will stay with us all our life. One moment. So we need to understand that we are going on a way, the Lord is taking us on a path where not all the people can come with us. Simple as that. So if we are faithful, all the branches that will bear fruit will stay with us. If you pay attention to here, this is again Jesus. Jesus is saying, I am the true vine. I am Jesus. And my Father, the Lord, is the vine dresser. Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, he takes away. See, Jesus is saying he takes away, the Lord. So if Jesus is faithful, saying that the Lord is taking, let me use the exact word, he takes away from me. So Jesus is faithful in this. So should we. That if we are connected in a relationship with Jesus, with the Lord Jesus Christ, and then when a branch has to be taken away, will be taken away, and we will just, bam, accept it as it is. Make sense? Now, let me see if it makes sense for you. Now, then I see Moses. I support the idea of having the connection with the parents. This make a better team and probably will bring forth the expected. Yes, absolutely, Moses. Look, I truly believe in this, and I always say in the last course that I just did for Oceania, and we have here Sosaya. He was in the course. I was mentioning a story of one of my best students, and how blessed I was, because in that case the parents were amazing. They were truly, relying on my work and calling me for anything to make, also the kid, think about these things and that. So it's true, it really works. If you manage to have a great connection, which is not easy, I know this, because you might be blessed as I was with these two parents. I remember, and then they will really support your work, because they trust you, and they say, okay, we know that you are the coach, you are the leader. We just give you our son or our daughter. We trust you, and you will tell us what you need from us. We will support. Bam. But sometimes you need to create this, because maybe they don't have any idea of what's happening. So you need to conquer them somehow, so that you can create this connection and then work on it. Okay, Moses. Now let me see here. Sosaya, hi sir, what can we do to keep our boxes that comes and go after they were done doing better boxing after a year, then they just left? What we can do to keep them longer? It can be into. I'm not really understand. Okay, let me read it carefully. Okay. So, Saya, yeah, I understand what you mean now. Not all the boxers that come to us are meant to stay. This is exactly like the branches. It's exactly what I was, the explanation that I was giving you now. It's exactly that, Not all the students will stay. Not all the coaches will be coaching. Many branches will always be taken away. So we need to accept it. Just what we can do, of course, we can try to understand if we are doing something wrong, and so the people not are leaving because they have a different path, but maybe because we are doing something wrong. That's a different stuff. So we need to understand it. So as I said, we should always do self-assessment also. This for us as coaches is very important, and gives you a great way on understanding your work. So self-assessment is absolutely something crucial. Now, all right, wow, we did 1 hour and 5 minutes, no stop talking. Boom, cheers to me and to you coaches there. What is it? It's time to you all being here all together. Now, do we have any questions? I still wanted to see where is Sepia, because he said that he had many questions, but I don't see. Where is the Sepia? Sepia! I see something happened here. Yeah. Huh. Okay, I understand what happened here. Something didn't connected very well with the because now I open here now YouTube, and I see that the software, and again the guys that gave us this new software said that everything was perfect, but I see that it's not, that something is needed. I see that I am live, but not the live that we should be. All right, okay, so let me see. I have 2 of my boxers parents who are doing great. I see very good result. That's good, Moses. I'm very happy to hear this. I'm very happy. Yes, I saw, coaches. I know why you were going crazy now, because basically this. All right. Okay. Now, anyway, today we did it. We understand that there is something that we need to fix. We will fix it. Okay, coaches. So let me just see if we have this. Flaviano. Savash, you still here? Let me see. Write me something. You still here with us? Yes or no? We don't know. All right, coaches and friends and all the people that tonight came here to support us, I want to thank you so much. And I will be streaming live also from Dubai. I think from Friday until the 14th. So I will, let's say 12, 13, and 14. I will be streaming from Dubai, from the IBA Congress, from Dubai lifestyle, some competition, some also golf course. We will. I see now they are talking now when we are finishing. So we will discuss many things while I will be in Dubai. So be ready. These lives will not be planned, will be like spontaneous. If I will be in a very nice moment where we have something to share, I will be starting a live. So just don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and mostly click on the notification so you never lose one of my episodes of the live or the post or the information that I will give you on YouTube. All right. So and I invite you once again to go and watch the last episodes that I've made that are very a gem. And let me conclude this way, as I always say, wisdom is a blessing. You stay wise, you stay blessed, and I'll see you into the next. Leah Manakofua, I will see you in the next. But let me read what you just wrote. We have new elite recruits, 2 boys and 1 girl. I look forward for good result working with them. Fantastic. I wish you really great success in this. And coaches, stay tuned and always ready, because we will have a lot of lives to speak together and develop each other. Boom! See you soon.